This squirrel has been climbing up the various poles. I think he realizes, he or she, that I've changed the configuration and that there's some bird seed up there, that would be so easy to get. He's probably seen it from being up there. Well, see that way back there on the tree? Probably been able to take a gander from up there. So, you know, squirrels cannot do very well jumping vertically. Maybe, 4 feet, maybe a little more than that. Of course, if they have a little launch pad, they can jump diagonally. Like the closer they get to horizontal, the further they can jump. So that's one of the reasons why I've got those rocks back there, but I've got my squirrel baffles, those green things, so that even if they can jump up as high as those, they're just going to slide off. The squirrel, and kudos to him. Every day he keeps trying to climb up these poles, climbs inside the green squirrel baffles to see if anything's changed. And sometimes things do change. Sometimes new ideas occur, I would think, even to squirrels. Well, I know, you can just watch animals and see that with many of them, something new. They do something new. I don't know if they have a consciousness of it or it's just an instinctual thing. But anyway, they do. So he's down here chowing down on some corn and seeds that I put down there. And yesterday it was fun because we had some lizards come by. Actually 3 different kinds. We had a Cuban anole, a Carolina anole, and some type of skink, a 5 or 7 lined. I didn't get close enough to it to tell which one. There's also such a thing as a blue-tailed skink, but I haven't seen any of those around here. Okay, so I'm just looking to see, is this guy gonna try again after he gets a little more energy from the corn and the seeds? Is he going to try again to get up one of these poles to get to the bird food? By the way, this thing right up here, that is made to hold the round things like, let's see, like that round thing. Oh, well, there's Mr. and Mrs. Cardinal together. Good morning to the happy couple. Yeah, that's nice to have them. I moved my little bird bath over here. Oh, what fun. Usually they don't feed together. Usually Mr. Cardinal comes and then Mrs. Cardinal comes afterwards. But anyway, so I'm expecting, I went ahead and ordered by mail to get a couple of those rings to go on the thing where Mrs. Cardinal's feeding. But you can go to Tractor Supply or Lowe's or Home Depot, places like that, maybe even Walmart, and get those. And I like it actually better than getting loose bird seed. Lasts longer, it's more compact, the birds stick around longer eating it. But yeah, so that's another aspect. And if you notice, look above Mrs. Cardinal, you'll see that there's a little roof to help prevent it from getting all rained on, because I did have one that got rained on and the thing just fell apart basically. Okay, so I wish we could get closer and be in focus. Oh, I don't know if that's possible. Okay, so it looks like the squirrel is just sort of hanging around. Oh, by the way, the reason that I got this thing, notice that little the curly wire with the leaf shapes. That's because some birds are not able to cling to the bare ring like this one is, but they can perch on that wire, So, you know, I'll show it to you again when I get it, when I get the actual rings. They're called stackers of bird food on there. Oh, well, Mr. Squirrel, here we are waiting for you. And no action. Okay, well, we'll check back with you later. I guess he's decided he's had enough jumping this morning, and now he's just gonna search around on the ground. I really do enjoy watching them. Used to really be irritated by them, but these squirrel baffles have worked 100% of the time. They have baffled the squirrels. Not a one has gotten past it. And then, of course, up above most of my feeders, I've got these glass or plastic domes. So if a squirrel does get on there, it'll probably slip off. But gosh, to get on there, it would have to jump from one of those trees, and I have not seen one of them do something like that. That might be a squirrel with a death wish. Okay, well, we'll talk to you later. Mr. Squirrel, have a good morning, and you guys too. Yes, I spent over $80 on the 4 squirrel baffles that you see in my backyard because those squirrels were eating up bird food in a few days that should have lasted a few weeks. So in the long run, they have been a real money saver and aggravation saver for me. And here is that new bird feeder that I have. This is the way it works. It should look like this, hopefully with lots of birds on it too.